I've had so many nightmares about the attack.
Tracy Roberts, in her sleep, relived the terrifying night of the home invasion. Her mother says she was falling apart.
She did not want to go in the house. She was afraid to go in the house. She was very uncomfortable in there.
Uncomfortable and uneasy described a great many residents of tiny Early, Iowa in the days following.
I was told there was a second man and that he hadn't been found.
Tracy's best friend, like many other people in town, worried about her family's safety.
Living in Early, most of us don't lock our doors. A lot of us, I bet, can't lock our doors. We were nervous.
Where was the second intruder? Tracy gave an interview to a local TV reporter in the months following the home invasion.
There's this person who's still out there, and as a mother, I have a natural instinct to want to protect my children.
She gave a description of the second intruder, but other than that, police didn't have much to go on. Crime scene technicians could find no fingerprints at the scene. No one had seen anyone suspicious fleeing the area that winter's night.
We're still looking at several different areas. Again, we still have no clue who that second party was in the house that night.
And of course, police knew the identity of the attacker who hadn't gotten away, Dustin Weedy, the son of Tracy's friend, realtor Mona Weedy.
I was in shock. I couldn't even think.
It was all so hard for Mona to hear.
Hi, Ma. Hello.
Her boy Dustin, the child she'd raised, wasn't a violent young man. He was just misunderstood.
I felt that my son was labeled at a very young age and really started getting bullied at a very young age. He was never invited to a birthday party. He never was invited for a sleepover.
Was there a name for what troubled him? Mona had taken Dustin from doctor to doctor to get a handle on his social awkwardness, his moodiness.
Everywhere as we went, there was always a different diagnosis. And I just felt he was very misunderstood as a child.
Had the troubled young man simply snapped? Tracy thought so. She says she had never felt safe around Dustin, even when Michael had been mentoring him.
I told Michael that I didn't like the idea of him being around the kids, because when I saw him with Michael, his affect was just off.
Tracy said Dustin's mother had once confided in her that she was scared of her own son.
She complained about how he was physical with his sisters.
Scaring his own sister?
She specifically said she could not leave him alone with the girls because he would hurt them.
Physical thing?
Physically hurt them, yeah.
She said Mona had told her that Dustin had hit her too.
I can't imagine a boy raising his hand to his mother.
And you believe he did that?
Yeah. I saw her cry over it.
In the hours after the attack, Tracy speculated about what had brought the unstable teenager to her home in the first place. Had some of Michael's collectible guns caught his eye? Was it a botched robbery? Investigators didn't think so. The intruders had shown no interest in grabbing Tracy's expensive jewelry or the cash Michael kept in the safe. The one item made off with from the house was an old computer found in the back seat of Dustin's car.
When I heard that the computer was taken, I did think it was strange that a ring that's a lot smaller and has a lot more value, which could easily fit into somebody's pocket, why didn't someone just slip the ring off my finger?
But if Dustin and his mysterious co-conspirator hadn't been looking for loot, what had they been doing? Had their mission been even more sinister than anyone first imagined? Investigators wondered, did someone want to scare Tracy or maybe even to kill her? But nobody could picture Dustin Weedy, troubled as he was, as leading that kind of vicious assault. Who then was the other person in the house that night? Finding him could be the key to figuring out who wanted Tracy dead. Michael Roberts had a glimmer of a theory involving some sordid personal history with his wife. Incredibly, the home invasion wasn't the first time that Tracy had come under attack.
I was at work and she said, I'm about to send you a fax. Can you make sure you are standing at the fax machine personally? And I hope you'll still love me after I send it to you.
4 years before, when the Roberts had still been living in Chicago, Tracy had sent her husband a troubling document. It appeared to be the typewritten confession of a dentist, admitting that he had assaulted Tracy after sedating her during a dental procedure.
She said she woke up she was wearing like red high heel shoes that were too small for her leg over his shoulder, and he was masturbating over her.
In the document, the dentist set out the terms for an understanding. He'd agree to seek counseling for his sexual obsessions and pay Tracy $150,000 in damages. In turn, Tracy would promise to keep the incident a secret, even from her husband.
So what do you do? I mean, you're reading this fax in which your wife is documenting her rape by the dentist.
What do I do? I'm a husband. I wanted to kill him.
Tracy filed a lawsuit against the doctor alleging medical malpractice. And a few days before the home invasion, they were set to go to trial in a Chicago courtroom.
So your first solution to this home invasion mystery is the dentist did it.
Of course, it's the first thing I thought of. And I was told that the second guy had a Chicago accent.
Investigators now had a solid lead on the identity of the potential mastermind of the home invasion. Had Tracy's big city past followed her to rural Iowa?
Coming up, the list of possible suspects is about to grow longer as Tracy points the finger at someone else from her past.
She said, he's the one. They're going to arrest him.
When Twisted continues.